So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I don't know how many people we had watching the race, but thank you for watching 20 minutes delayed no chat Andy. Alright, so game 2. I won game 1. If you did not watch the first game, or if you're watching on YouTube and you might have missed it or something. The edit that Zerorush decided to choose was Maps and Compasses Shuffled, which basically puts on the hello bombs. Let's do escape. Basically puts all the maps and compasses in the pool. That means all dungeons have 2 extra items in them due to not having their maps and compasses in them. That also means that I won't know what the dungeon prizes are until I find the maps of the dungeons. Still 7 crystals and 7 crystals. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if I win, then it's over. I win 2-0. If Zerorush wins, then I get to pick another modifier. I can do like all sorts of various things, make it fast ganon, make it 6 crystals for both, or I can revert maps and compasses shuffled and just make it like, vanilla settings again, which I won't do. That's boring as hell. I'd probably make it maps compass shuffled along with 6-6. Another seed with super early blue mail. Money is also nice here. Don't really need that bomb. Hopefully this guy doesn't get in my way. Don't really need that bomb. And same thing, there's an extra item in escape because the map is shuffled. We got blue mail and some money out of it. Ends up being, a pretty decent positive. There's the small key for escape. So everything else in escape is an item. So because I killed enough enemies, I did take damage. So this is going to be a tier 2 pull from the tree. And then I can just use a bomb to kill the bird again, or the bird that's there, to get the tier 1, and that'll fill up my bombs for Kakariko. Which is why I didn't really care about getting the bomb drops from those guards at the time. I just need to pull this tree for tier 2 before I drop down the hole, which, is pretty standard. Red container, we'll take it. Alright. Yeah, maps and compasses shuffle does add a pretty fun, variant to 7-7 open mode. You're more likely to dive dungeons. It almost didn't work. I only need 2 of those. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I am leaving, with no money in any chest, I'm guaranteed leaving Kakariko with 51 rupees. So, we're looking pretty good money-wise as well. I should close the door again. Got a swamp map. Hi. Okay. Good, good, good. I would love early boots again, that'd be fantastic.
Or doing burrito bowls.
Okay.
That's all I know how to make them.
That's a-okay with me. Hey, babe. Can you close the door for me? Okay. Alright. Lots of money. Lots of money. Alright, there. So far we've gotten big ol' nothing. Alright, card container there. Don't really need it too much. But it'd be good to keep in mind for later. Just in case, you never know. If I'm like on the verge of, you know, having enough health for Spike Cave and I don't have any bottles or anything, will be something to keep in mind. Gloves, that's back of escape. Probably get like sword or a lamp or something that would really isolate Dark Cross though. So I'm not hard pressed to do back of escape right now. Hey, perfect. Alright, so now back of escape won't be too bad. Sure. Take the 2 bomb increase. Ouch. Sword, flutes. Alright. Save and quit. At least we got the flute early, I suppose. So that's nice. Also, I'm not sure what the other map I got was. So I'll probably take a look at that real quick. as I'm menuing. Ice, okay. Okay, what do I want to do? Yeah, I'll save it quick. Alright, so Flute Early is really nice. It ends up speeding up a lot of things. I'm going to do all of Back of Escape into Dark Cross. And then I just really want money before I decide to Fake Flipper. And I'm getting Sword Beams there just so that I can, you know, hopefully make the Dark Rooms a little easier. Everything here is an item, potentially. That's why I wanted Sword Beams. Makes the rat really easy. I think I'm gonna hold hand. I wanna guarantee money, so. Zora is once again in logic with the glove, so if I'm gonna Fake Flipper, might as well. Flute to Ice Rod Cave, we'll flute back to 8 after Ice Rod Cave. And do all the Fake Flipper stuff. Mids. Alright. Dark World access. A little earlier than last time. We're still not going to deviate from this initial route, though. Eh. Eh. Bad. I'm bad.
I just bet.
No. Alright. Let's see if this Fake Flipper pays off as much as it did last time. Alright, so far, at last Fake Flipper I got, what, like half magic, a sword, and bombos. So, bombos, you know, ended up helping with Ice Palace, ended up being required for Ice Palace as well, for the mirror. I also turn around right before the doorway to kind of try and kill my upwards momentum, so I don't like shoot into the cave in Fate Flipper state. Man, of course. So if you get a heart refill there, puts you back in the water because you're still in like you're in the water walk state. So you have to leave and go back in. Red root. Another really early Zora. Alright, so I can also take escape off of my my list. Even less beneficial this time. Okay. I don't want to be in Sanctuary. Whatever, we're already here. Alright, so we're gonna do the pretty standard, I have Swamp and Ice to look at right now. We got regular Crystal Swamp and Pendant Ice. I'm gonna Death Warp out of... I don't really want to do Thieves Town in front 4 right now. I have Flute and Mitts, it's so quick to go back to, so we're just gonna bail on Thieves Town for now. We're gonna route down to Head Cave. Especially because with Maps and Compasses Shuffle, there's a guaranteed item in the big chest, so going in there without Hammer, it's guaranteed leaving an item behind. So it's a little spooky. It's not guaranteed, the small key could still be in there, but, you know, there's way more likelihood of a chance of an item being in there. So we're gonna wait on it a little bit. And we do have mitts, so we can do all of this stuff as well. I'm okay on money. 186. I'm probably gonna get some from Dig Game as well, so. I guess I'd be isolating hammer pegs. That's not a huge deal. Oh, let's get these bombs. No. Alright, so without mirror, we're just gonna grab the frog and go. You gotta do a dig game before you pick up the frog, because you can't do the dig game with followers stay behind you. So, if you're gonna do Smith and Purple chests, like in your first trip to South Dark Worlds, you want to make sure to do dig game first. Oops. Also gonna go in to the bomb shop, find out what my good crystals are. Ouch. Dark Palace and Thieves Town. Yeah. too bad. Alright, so from here, got a book. Okay. Alright, save and quit time. Still pretty wary of Thieves' Town without a hammer due to the, you know, the item in the big chest. I could do Death Mountain, do Old Man, and check Death Mountain first. There's also like all of Eastern area. I would also find out what the green pendant is. There's a couple decisions you can make here. There's always just going into Thieves' Town and praying. The other issue with this is, I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but I'm going to be isolating, checking Lumberjack until I get boots. Which, like, isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's something that's happening. Art piece. Alright, one more check. Then we can flute to wherever. Could flute to Eastern area. Honestly, wouldn't be that bad of a decision. Like, I don't know. We're in a pretty interesting spot here at the moment, where there's like nothing you really want to do. Like, obviously, I'd be double dipping Eastern, which I don't. Okay, well that tells me where the hammer is at least. So, red mail, don't really need it. God. All right, so now. Yeah, let's just do North Darkwold, I guess. We don't currently have access to Palace of Darkness area. We need the mirror for that, or the flippers. I can get there, no matter what, but we do need flippers for the mirror to get there logically. Or I guess the lamp for Aghanim Tower. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Yeah. If I get mirror, I'm probably leaving. No matter where it is. Also, mirror guarantees Death Mountain access as well. And we're just praying for no small key. Obviously, mirror cannot be in the Thieves' Town big chest, so that's also good. Come on, keep up the no small key. So far, so good. The other thing to keep in mind is if small key is in the big chest, logically it is required for blind and the upstairs chest, because you could, theoretically steal the pot key and not go upstairs, instead go downstairs and open the big chest. And because that's hammerlocked, that would mean that the upstairs follow floor chest and blind are both hammerlocked. So that's something to keep in mind if that's what ends up happening. I need to be a little careful here, actually. Of course. I do have blue mail, so getting hit by these guys won't kill me. But I'd rather just not get hit. Okay, well, so much for that. Right, there's only one more place the small key can be, so, well, two more places. It's either in Blind Cell Vanilla or in the big chest, so that's good. Looking good. I guess the big question is, if Mirror's in Blind Cell, or no, if Mirror's in Blind Cell, then, you know, whatever. Then small key's guaranteed in the big chest, so I wouldn't be leaving. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, we're just praying that I'm not isolating this chat. Fuck. I guess at this point we're hoping Mirror is on blind, because then that would guarantee, like, this was all required, you know? Alright, so Thieves Town is gonna have one item left. Mind is dead. Come on, Mirror. Nope. Uh-oh. I could do Purple Chest instead of Skullwoods right now. Skullwoods having more items makes it... I don't know. we're in a pretty rough spot right here. There aren't really many good decisions to make. I can go into Desert, which I can't beat. I guess let's do Purple Chest in the eastern area. Like, everything that I choose to do right now, I can't finish. Which is the problem. So Purple Chest. I might just check what's on Desert Ledge. Alright. Let's do Meyer area. And see what medallion Meyer needs. We can't get in there yet. We need hookshot or boots. So if it's, we're not caring at all. Combos. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if I need to beat it or not, but it's good info to have. All right. Well, this was fine. It kind of sucks because I could have done that a while ago. Yeah, so now I'm a little spooked about Thieves Town. You know, that's the way it goes, I suppose. We get our hammer here. I can take that out of my notes. You can also check Ether Tablet and Bombo's Tablet now. I don't have enough health to do Spike Cave yet without Burna or Cave. And I might not be able to beat Hera here, unless Hookshot is in one of the first two chests. There's also more items in Hera, so like, you know, basement and upstairs, everything is an item, essentially, unless small keys in the basement. Have magic. Nice. Okay, so like I said, unless small keys in the basement, there's an item there, so I'll be leaving something behind here as well, unless there's a fire source in here. And this will give me a little bit of information as well. If this is Green Pendant, then, you know, we have more reason to go to Eastern after Lightwall Death Mountain. Small key. Alright, so Hera has one item left. After Moldorm. Crystal or pendant? Ooh, Hookshot's here. That's good. Okay. That's actually super good because now we can just do all of East Death Mountain, light and dark. I'm gonna menu and see. It was not a good crystal. Oh, I know the other good crystal. I'm stupid. So the only free piece of information we still have is Green Pendant. It's still good. Red Ruby. God. Another weird menu. Woods. Alright, that's some more info. That was weird, but it works, I suppose. Not skipping Spiral Cave this time. I literally am unable to get into Turtle Rock. At the moment. Obviously, please, Canis Maria could, you know, be in a Hookshot Cave. I guess in ideal worlds, you know, Fire Rod and Smaria are here, and I can just beat Turtle Rock. But so I'll do this, do Hookshot Cave, and then mirror for Spiral. We're still a decent chunk of heart containers short for Spike Cave. So having that one doesn't really matter right now. Should actually probably find out how many hearts you need to do Spike Cave with Hookshot. Need 14 with boots. My first bottle. Do that. Okay, so Spiral into Sick Kid, into crying about Viewstone. Sounds like a plan. I didn't look at my map. Quick. Okay. With flippers, I'll be able to full clear swamp. Do Pot and Eastern at the same time. That's probably like the best volume of checks I have. You can also look at my map here. Woods is a crystal. Okay, so we have 4 dungeons of knowledge left. And we're about to get 1. So that's going to mean we have 2 crystals and 1 pendant of knowledge left. Misery Mire. And Mirror Shield. So no matter what, we need the Fire Rod. I guess the big question mark item right now is Canis Maria. Need Fire Rod, we need bow. Need flippers. Maybe boots for desert. Cane of Samaria in pod. 2 seeds in a row. Alright, this is also another seed where things are going to end up being bow locked. Most likely. I guess there's a chance it's not bow locked. I'm stupid. It's magic. Okay, it's not bow locked. Need both small keys over here for everything to be bow locked. Babe, you wanna do me a favor? You get me a snake. Easy snake. Like a granola bar or something. Thanks. It's okay. Yeah, so if that was big key, then we would have been, small key locked. No, we would have been fine. No. Yes. If that was big key, then the back would have been bow locked. You're never forced to make a decision between using a key in the back and the front. But it was a small key. I can't believe that happened. Okay. I opened it. Thanks. You guys know that Kelsey's the best. Flippers are lamp or fire rod locked. That is one of the dark rooms that is doable with the fire rod. That's good to know. We can full clear swamp. Guessing that was the big key. Yeah. Meyer map. Okay, so I did decide to end up doing Eastern here because I was already here, just a mirror away. I was gonna have to mirror to get to Swamp anyways. And now, like, it's a little bit of a time commitment to come back to Eastern without the bow. If, you know, I don't find it anywhere. In Swamp or something like that. Or wherever Swamp leads me to. So... it just makes more sense to do it now. Rather than have to come back and do it later. Especially blocking. It's super slow. Good. Thanks, babe. The hair map that I don't need. Okay, so with maps and compasses shuffled, left side swamp guaranteed leads to 2 items, no matter what. So we're not skipping it currently. We need too much stuff potentially. Oh god. Drink went down the wrong pipe. Okay, so after this we can do Bombo's Tablet, K45. Yeah, we're still looking for Eastern, Desert, and Turtle Rock information. Could go into Desert pretty quickly, so that's an option for next. Can beat Mire now, I can also beat Ice. Ice is still out of logic, as is Swamp, actually. But being Fire Rod or Lamp Locked, I'm not worried too much about it. Yet. Need to remember to not flood the key. No flood. Goodness. Okay. No flood. Alright, we did it. I successfully no flooded. I did this dumb thing where all I've eaten today, besides that granola bar you just watched me eat, was a bowl of cereal. Oops. So I'm a little bit hungry. That's fine. Well, that sucks. Some burrito bowls tonight. Yeah, even the left side swamp was literally nothing. It's hard to skip this, in my opinion, with it being guaranteed items. And we still need information, and then at minimum bow and fire rod, and potentially boots for desert. Turtle Rock is also open, which kind of sucks. Also, an item's going to be left behind in the big chest, which also sucks. Sucks times 2. Yeah, so Bombo's K45, I could do like desert after K45. Though I'm like not super inclined to go into desert without a fire source. Fire or lamp or fire would also put everything in logic. For the most part. Lamp would definitely put everything in logic. Fire rod would not. Wouldn't put like old man art piece in logic or something. Blue cane. Okay, so Spike Cave is now in logic as well. Man, swamp without boots sucks. There's gonna be one item left in here. I also, you know, can play this seed a little bit safer since I did win game 1. Ah. Alright, so swamp, mostly garbage. We're gonna go back in for the big chest. Yeah. Okay. Alright. All of swamp was poop poop. Poop poop. So there is like if I do hammer pegs, I'm probably gonna be doing these town big chests as well. They're still dipping into Skullwoods and, you know, checking Bumper Ledge, Graveyard Ledge. Still Pyramid. fish. It's a decent chunk of things I still have to do. Next play I think is going to be to check and see if Desert's boot locked. Either way, I'm still doing these checks of dungeons that I can't beat. The only dungeon that I didn't want to come here. The only dungeon I can currently beat. I can beat Ice and Mire. Ice is still out of logic. Mire is not. I don't. Alright, this way. And we're not boot locked. Okay. If fire source is in here, great. Beat the dungeon, find out some information. That sucks. The other side of things, I can do checkerboard and Aghanim after this, or Gina, I should say. Ugh. Checkerboard, Agina. Yeah, that'll be it after these two checks if one of these isn't a fire source. Okay, we can beat Desert. That also puts the flippers in logic, so Ice Palace is in logic. Shut up. Okay. So we can beat Skull Woods now. Okay, so minimum, I just need bow. Oh, minimum, I'm in go mode. No, bow for pod. I need the bow no matter what. I can beat Turtle Rock though, so I could like find out all of my information. Guaranteed. Whether I need to beat Eastern. If Desert's a pendant, then that guarantees my final info. Desert's a crystal, then it's 50-50 Eastern or Turtle Rock. One of those I can beat currently, one of those I can't. Yeah, we still just need the bow for pod. Still spooked by Thieves Town. Feels bad. Okay, we're at that 50-50 point in the seed where something's Crystal's Eastern or Crystal's Turtle Rock. The play after Skull, the play after Skull might just be to go to Turtle Rock. It's something that I can fully clear. I have mirror both rods. And it might be a crystal. Obviously, there's a ton of checks in there. 8 items in total with the full clear. Eastern or Turtle Rock? Map on Desert Torch. All the bottles. It's good to use shovel. Quick. Alright, so shovel. Shovel, Skullwoods, Turtle Rock is the current course of action. Check pedestal. I could, you know, do like bumper, check bumper cave, check graveyard ledge. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check graveyard ledge. It's also not a good idea. Pedestal could be a bow. And I don't know, you know, I don't know if Eastern's a pendant or a crystal. Obviously, if Eastern's a pendant, then I'm not getting that bow. If Turtle Rock's the pendant, then I could get that bow. I could, like, the thing about it is, with there being two bows in the game, you know, I could just, you know, rush ped and be like, okay, I'm in go mode. But there's also, you know, the chance that there's another bow somewhere else. Okay, with big chest, I need to keep track of my keys. Got one small key in that chest, used it for 0. And I got one small key otherwise. That's 2 of the 3 small keys. I'm just gonna check the big chest. I don't want to walk all the way back here for big chests, so we're not doing it. I would end up just leaving it, and like there's a chance that the small key's in there, and this is just a waste of time, but it's an even bigger waste of time to have to walk all the way back if I'm not gonna just flat out skip the check. That kinda sucks. But that's okay. Definitely don't need that small key anymore. What's up, full magic? Might have to wait here. Might be fine though. Let's just do it. Are we good? We good. One, two, three, four. Good fight. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to whether this was an item or not. Might be a... Damn. Yeah. I forgot to, like, pay attention to see whether that was a key or, an item. I'm an idiot. Oh, I guess I knew it was, an item, actually. Just some bombs. Okay, so... Good stuff. I love this video game. Put a rock in a spike cave. Alright, so we have 8 items in total in Turtle Rock, potentially a crystal. It equals the items in Ice and Mire. Although Mire gets that extra item to the green pendant, so it actually has 1 more item in total. But they're both guaranteed pendants. Beating Turtle Rock potentially, you know, has items in it that are good. Also guaranteed gives me my knowledge. Either way, I'm in BOGO mode. Whether this is a crystal or a pendant. If it's a pendant, though, it, you know, it doesn't matter. Pedestal's dead. But, you know, there very well could be a bow in here, as well as in, like, Ice Palace or Mire, that I, you know, I'm just skipping, you know. Easy video game. If bow is in here, do I leave? Like, if bow is right here. It's not. If bow is there, I could argue to just leave, go beat Pod and Eastern back to back. And if Eastern's the crystal, then perfect. It skips all of Turtle Rock. Because you have to climb the mountain a second time anyways. Yeah, even if bow is in this chest, I'll probably leave. Because I need to go beat Pod anyways. Once you get to a certain point in the dungeon, though, it's not really worth leaving. Because then it's just like, just go beat Trinex, you know? No bow. Only Master Sword. We're going to be using Fire Rod a lot in here. So, that full magic now. That sucked. I got super bad RNG from that left one. I thought the right one was gonna give me better energy, but left one did. No big key yet, so big key's vanilla. Then we have Mimic Cave, big chests. I'll probably do big chest before Mimic Cave. Just because we're only one item from go mode. Big chest is also 50-50 to be a small key, so but if it's a bow, I can skip Mimic Cave. Would suck if it's like the boots or a sword or something, but Mimic Cave is a pretty decently long check. I don't want bombs yet, I'm dumb. Now I want bombs. Equip the mirror. Guess we're doing... We're doing this first, because then it's just a waste of 2 menus. Just try to dash. Okay, let's get this hook shot out. Small key. Ended up working out. That wasn't the bow, so I didn't lose any time. In fact, I saved time. Overdoing what I was going to do. My sword beams. Little Rock has been hot garbage so far. All we need is the bow, dude. And still do that cool strat without boots. Just not quite as cool. I'm dumb, I just released this attack. That sucks. Good fight. Come on, Crystal. Nice. Just need a bow, dude. There's two bow locations. I pointed at my microphone when I meant to go like this. 2 whole bow locations. Do something stupid. Hair basement. Wow, it missed me for real. That's what I can do, dude. Yeah, okay, so I have Ice Palace with 5 items. Mire with 4. I have Hammer Pegs, Graveyard Ledge, Thieves Town, Catfish. I can't do Bumper Ledge yet. So this into Spike Cave into Ice. Mire and Ice, they're both crappy. Okay, so reasoning behind me going to Ice is gonna be Mire in my current state is super shitty. Master Sword, no bow. If you know, there's guaranteed an item on the boss. Alright, well that gives me Bumper Cave. I could do Bumper. Bumper and Graveyard Ledge. Hammer Pegs, Bumper, Graveyard Ledge. Skip Thieves Town Big Chest, because that's a lot. There's also still Pyramid as well. Okay. So yeah, I could do like Hammer Pegs, Bumper Ledge, Catfish, Pyramid. That's 4 items. Probably like similar speed to like doing Ice or Mire. Like at this point, it's just, you know, making the proper decision. I don't have to be Ice. I don't have to be Mire. Pod is all done. Eastern is done. It's all about just, you know, making the correct decision. I think if there's a bow and hammer peg caves, I lose. I should have had the hammer first trip here. So that is a point to argue that I just don't check this, because if it's here, I probably lose anyways. There is a chance that Zerorush also didn't do Mire area early, but pretty low, I would guess anyways. That was a map, though. Now that like, if that map was for Eastern or Turtle Rock, that probably doesn't change. It would have changed me checking Checkerboard Cave, and that's literally it. So it's not a big deal. Not having whatever that potential knowledge might have been. Very easily could have also just been something that I'd already done or known, or Hyrule Castle map. I think I have GT map, but not Hyrule Castle map. I don't have boots, so I really don't have a reason to check Lumberjack yet. Because, like, even if I even if I checked it and saw a bow there, I still need boots. I wouldn't like go rush Aghanim because I can't get that bow yet. And then Aghanim's tower is just faster with boots anyways. That's nice. Okay, so the Mire over Ice Palace play is a little better now, but I still think you take Ice Palace. That's also pretty good for me because that's definitely like a check that might not have happened for Zerorush. Yeah, like, it's hard to say. I'm definitely playing safe for this seed because I have one to give up. Zerorush might be gambling a little more to, you know, try to win. But it's tough. Like, it's so hard, especially with me and Zerorush being, like, relatively close in skill level. It's so hard to, you know, figure out how to play in a 1v1. Pyramid, right. I wonder if it's faster to save and quit the pyramid here. Not save and quit to Link's house, go into the warp. So the warps are 6 seconds long. I'd have to walk all the way there. Hammer all the individual pegs. Save and quits are also slower now than they're supposed to be due to a bug with the game crashing if you have MSU1 enabled. Yeah, it's probably pretty even, honestly. It's hard to tell though. Like, there's a lot of these dumb things that I like kind of want to time, but also don't. That sounds terrible. Yeah, if it's not here, then it's Palace. Sure, let's get Butter Sword. Why not? I don't know where any of this is gonna put me. This should be fine. It's gonna put me like right next to the rock here. Yeah. Okay, so I did hammer pegs, graveyard ledge, catfish bumper pyramid. Yeah, I cleaned out my overworld. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this race so far. It hasn't gone that well. But who knows? Who knows? where you at, Bo? Okay. Okay. That's all the small keys. So everything else is an item except for the big key. Okay, so if Bo's and Meyer here, this could also still be pretty big if, you know, GT Big Key's on the porch. You know, there's a chance. What am I doing? My hands are really cold. I'm surprised I didn't drop that one. So before Meyer, King's Tomb, back-to-back Bows in King's Tomb would be pretty funny. Then Bonk Rocks, and then Meyer. Alright, so we got all the fetch quests to do now. Ugh. Magic Bat. Alright, I guarantee don't need this pendant. So we're leaving once the boss is dead. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. 2 times in a row. Let's go. It's also nice that I save and quit there because my magic didn't refill due to the crystal grab cutscene. So not only did I save time skipping that cutscene, I'm also going to save time emptying my magic for Magic Bat. Oh! It'll be pretty crazy, honestly, if there's a bow on, like, Lumberjack or something. And the other bow's in Meyer. Bow's on Lumberjack, I'm just doing Aghanim. I'm not checking anything else. I don't care. Come on, dude. Oh man, another bad seed. For me, anyways. So right now we have Meyer and Thieves Town Big Chest. I have a green potion. Might have used it. Fuck. Hold on. Come on, just give me the full magic. Let my memes be dreams. It's not enough. We're committed. Oh god. Yeah, so literally I'm hoping for GT Torch Big Key and Bow in like early Mire or something. And for Zerorush I'd knock on Ice Palace. At this point this is another like super bad seed where like you can easily do everything before finding the bow. So this could be another like close race. Goodness. Okay. Like I said, this seed was really hard to tell, like, how it's been going. I don't have sword names. Should have bought a blue potion, dude. I honestly didn't even think about not having enough health for Mire 2. I would have bought a blue potion. If that was the case. Alright, so... There's 4 items in total here. Pretty sure guaranteed. Yeah. Especially now, guaranteed there's an item on the boss. I think, like, I don't think a small key can be on pity. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I think the GT big key could be my saving grace. But you never know. Never know. Really need to pee again. Good old full clear seed once again. This one is a decent chunk slower than than the last one. It should be like a 150 something. At least. We have Boomerang. We can do the swag boom. Okay. Pod's done. 1 for 2. That's fine. I think I keep seeing my game capture flash on the side, and I keep thinking it's an IRC message. So we're gonna cover... I'm gonna cover that up with a... Apparently, Zerorush's console crashed or turned off during his ganon. Wow, another bow. Small key. That sucks, dude. Zerorush had 5 spins on ganon left. He lost Beating Pod, the bow, and the full GT climb. So I am offering to not win the race. Because he absolutely destroyed me this seed. He never went into Ice Palace. He probably did Mire before all the overworld shit that I did. Nothing else to get here. Don't need magic or health. What am I doing? I think that was only 2. I think those balls hit him at the same time. Yeah. Ding 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 ding. I didn't want to take this much damage. Alright, we're gonna sit here for a couple minutes while Zerorush catches back up. So 1-1, no big deal. You just what? Okay. His console crashed on Ganon. So I'm sitting here and grabbing the wall with a cape. And waiting for him to finish. Why? Because he beat me by a whole GT. Or he should have beaten me by a whole GT. I mean, I could, but like, if we're gonna interview, I gotta wait anyways. Yeah, you had 5 spins left. Ooh. That's why as Zerorush why he doesn't have so much butt. Because he doesn't have the boots. This is the high quality stream content that we crave. Yeah, this is another full for your scene. Do you want to hold this button for me?
Is that cheating?
I'm scene erasing.
Yes. Okay.
I need to pee.
Alright. You guys think it's more than 37? 37. 37. I think this is more than 37 more. Okay. Going into QT now. How many words do you think this is?
A lot.
I did get seasoning.
Meyer big chest. Boots were in. Yeah, right side ice palace. The only thing I had left after Meyer was Thieves Town big chest. So I had two locations that I didn't do. I didn't do Vidi. I don't know, 3 locations. Didn't do Vidi, didn't do Meyer big key chest, and then didn't Thieves Town big chest. It was also like raining
Yeah,
last night and today.
Yeah, it's like.
Bing, bing, bing.
We're done. Is this the same game?
You want to watch it happen? Didn't miss torture this time.
What did you miss?
He did.
Oh, he did. Nope. It goes. Oh, look at the stands. They know. Andy will not take this win. This is such a big. Oh, you're on the.
Yeah, come on, incognito.
I heard you typing, and I thought you were done. That's when I came in here the first time. Because I heard you typing and talking, and then I heard nothing. Like, did we lose? Like, what just happened? And then I came in, and you're still playing Zelda, and I was like, I didn't want to say anything, though. That's what happened, so I left. But, yeah. Did I just lose?
No, he knew exactly what he lost. He wasn't sure if he wanted to continue or not. He actually turned off his stream. So this is probably like he had already turned off the stream and wasn't playing anymore.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. GG! Man, what a close race. I won. I lost by 40 seconds on the dot. Shit. Better luck next time. Alright, chat, who's counting up how many ganon warps that was for my new record? Alright.
And looks like we are joined by both Zerorush and Andy. Yo, GG.
GG.
Yeah, kind of an interesting circumstance we have here. Run us through what's been going on behind the scenes here.
I don't know. This has literally never happened before. The power to my SNES died. I guess the adapter was loose. I don't know. Like I just unplugged it and plugged it back in, and then it worked. Wasn't getting any power. So I gotta figure that one out because that's not good.
Well, I gotta say, you guys never cease to bring the excitement when you guys race each other. And Zerorush, I don't know if you're gonna want to ban Relkin. We were talking about this from commentating your matches, but I think something like this happened. He was saying last year, and he was commentating that match when it happened to you then.
Yeah. Last year I had a console crash. Was it last year? Sometime I had a console crash in a game versus Banta, but that was an actual just console crash. And it was due to having an unstable table, so it would shake a lot. And I fixed that, so that hasn't happened. It's happened like once or twice, just because Super Nintendos are bad. But like once or twice in like the last year, maybe. But I don't know. I just have a recurring theme of equipment issues. During the qualifier, I had my OBS crash, which I later found out when other things started going wrong, that I had a bad RAM stick in my PC. So that's fixed now too, but I guess it never ends.
Well, I guess this is a good thing. Andy obviously doing, I'd say, the respectable, commendable thing here, with you being, basically in the position to win this and opting to hold the Ganon wall. So, Andy, my question is, and chat was asking this, did you know you have a pause button?
Yeah, but that's not as fun. I'm giving you the full Ganon experience, warps, fire bat rings, and everything.
Yeah, I've never seen so many fire bats at one time. It's it's quite the thing. But yeah, so I mean, you guys just played a doubleheader and crazy ending, but obviously we got a game 3 given how things have panned out here. So I guess, do we know when you guys are going to be heading or playing your game 3, and also, or when you're going to schedule it, and also what the settings are going to be?
So I think we decided tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to make it 6-6 instead of 7-7.
All right, so that's going to stack on to what we had tonight. So if Andy does submit that at 6-6, then we'll have 6-6 maps compass shuffle. So it's going to be fun. It should be worth watching. You guys are in a position where winner advances to the bracket, and then I guess AsclepiosRod waiting for you guys, or for the loser down there. Obviously, wanting to advance now and not have to worry about playing another set is ideal. But I mean, you guys being in the winner's side, feeling pretty good. But in your situation, I mean, obviously, I know you guys don't like playing each other in a way, just because the competition's so tight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind playing Andy, really put him up against the wall this seed, so I think I can do the same thing.
Oh my.
Yeah, this ended up, the first seed was like pretty much you're full clearing the game no matter what, but this seed was not. Mm-hmm. But I ended up doing that anyways. So
there's a lot of interesting stuff going on this seed. I kept forgetting to check Saha, and had to go back and do that when I went to Pod to find out what the pendants were. And then when I was doing Swamp, And I was like, okay, well, hopefully this is a crystal, and if it's not the red crystal, I can go talk to the bomb shop guy. And then I finished Swamp, and then I remembered that I already knew what the other red crystal was. And then somehow, in addition to that, I had convinced myself that the flippers were bow locked, and I don't know why. So when I went into Mire, I thought maybe I had forgotten something, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time thinking about it, so I just assumed I was wrong and went into Mire anyway.
Yeah, but as it turned out, I mean, there was the other bow in GT, so no, the that bow was not flippers locked, or I mean, that flippers were not bow locked.
We were kind of wondering, with the way progressive bows are a thing in V31. I mean, we were joking about it a good bit, but when you guys diverted, Andy went to ice, and about the same time, that's when Zerorush, you were in Mire. We were wondering what the likelihood of each of you finding a bow in different places was going to be almost at the same time. Now, unfortunately, it's not the way it panned out, but yeah, it would have been kind of interesting to see that. But luckily, I guess after you full clear basically the whole game, Bo does finally decide to show up.
Yeah. The worst part about that too was like I got boots, and mushroom in Ice Palace, so it was just like, or mushroom might have been like behind the boots, but so I did bonk rocks, I did King's Tomb, I got the mushroom, so I did fake powder, I did witch, and then I was like, well, it's in Mire somewhere. But yeah, overall, like I don't think any of the decisions I made were that terrible. Just it's the way it went this seed.
Yeah, two bad choices. So one of them, most likely one of them is wrong. I guess both of them could have been right technically, but not this time. Honestly, it was for a bootsless seed. It wasn't too long overall, so that was nice.
Yeah, I mean, boots being so late, or rather, not even really. Well, they were accessible, but yeah, like I get what you're saying. A lot of times bootsless seeds feel like they take forever. You have to kind of plan your routing a little better too in that case, just because of obviously things getting further away and bigger time sinks, not being able to dash around.
Right. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I had a few routing and execution mistakes during the series. A couple extra saving quits here and there. One time I went all the way in the first game. I went all the way back to the other side of desert because I was going to go kill the boss, and then remembered that I already found both items. Stuff like that. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how I played today. And I think, given how the seeds were, either one of us could have won. It's just a matter of who made that. In both cases, we were looking for one item at the end and had a lot of options. So it came down to whoever made that correct decision.
Yeah, always never feels super good when it comes down to that, but I mean, it's like there's got to be a winner at some point. Chat is dying to know, was there an interview after your game one?
Nope.
All right. So Chad's dying to know, Zerorush, did you realize that you had skipped out on Blind's Hut game one?
Really?
Oh my god. So
Wow.
apparently,
oh yeah, because I had to buy bombs, and I think I went. Okay, I did not. So, oops, that's a lot of checks too. Wow. Well, I lost that match anyway, so I can't even.
From what I gathered,
if I had won by like 40 seconds, I would have felt real bad.
I was thinking. Go on, Dante.
No, I was gonna say I think you only missed Cape from what I was told, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was just Cape.
I was feeling exactly the same when I went for the East Death Mountain fair revival hover. I was dropping it again, and I'm like, man, as Zerorush finishes right now, I probably would have won if I didn't try to go for this dumb thing.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't do that too is because I accidentally grabbed that fairy in desert instead of catching it. Like I spun the net and then it ran into me. It's very upsetting.
It sucked anyways with red mail. I had to take
Yeah.
3 hits from a dead rock and then like avoid dead rocks while I'm getting pelted by boulders. And then I just jumped a little early. But yeah, these are fun races. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, so guys, be sure to tune in. I'm not sure if that's going to be restreamed or where it'll be restreamed, but tomorrow I think you guys at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Gonna have a 6-6 map compass shuffle match between these two to decide who's going to move on and who's still alive in the tournament. But this is kind of weird because Andy's still going.